Hey friends, welcome to Enjoy Teaching Again, the podcast for teachers who love the work but need a little spark to bring the joy back. I'm your host, Elizabeth Peterson, classroom teacher, arts integration specialist, and passionate educator of over 25 years. If you're overwhelmed by behaviors, disengaged students, and long, exhausting days, you are not alone. But together, we can turn things around and you can teach with confidence and purpose again. So locate that cold coffee of yours, find your favorite pen, I know you have one, and let's dive in. It's time to get inspired and enjoy teaching again. If you're a teacher, you know this phrase, the Sunday Scaries. That anxious feeling that creeps in late Sunday afternoon and settles in deep by the time your head hits the pillow. Your mind races with everything ahead for the week. The papers you didn't finish grading over the weekend, the lessons you're teaching first thing Monday morning that you're not quite prepared for, the behavior issues you already know are going to pop up as soon as students walk through the door. That meeting you've been dreading because you know you'll have to navigate some pretty uncomfortable conversations with administrators or even a parent. It's a lot, and while all those things are very real and very valid, there came a moment when I stopped. I stopped myself from this and thought to myself, why is this job, something I love so deeply, teaching, taking such a toll on my mind and even my physical well-being? But I can't help but think about my own mom. She was a teacher too, and at the end of her career, I watched the joy and the passion and the fun that she once had slowly get stripped away. She left teaching with an enormous sigh of relief. And while I was so happy she was able to retire early, I remember thinking, I don't want that to be my story. I don't want my last message to my teaching career to be good riddance. In that moment when my head hits that pillow and I'm filled with the worries of the week, I still love teaching. I still love helping my students. I want to get back to creating engaging lessons, making learning fun, and collaborating with my colleagues. That passion is still in me. But in that moment when my head was hitting that pillow for that final Sunday scary time, I knew that something had to change. And that's when I realized I could take back some control. I could make intentional changes to both my mindset and my methods. And when I started actually doing that, everything did change. That's where I am now. I'm enjoying teaching again. And friend, I want that for you too. Now, I just wrapped up the live workshops that were part of the recent Reset Challenge just this past week, and I wanted to share with you something that came up. So here's the thing I really want you to hear today. A reset doesn't mean starting over. It doesn't mean throwing everything out, scrapping your routines, or becoming a whole new teacher overnight. A reset instead means pausing, taking a breath, and deciding on purpose what gets to stay, what needs to shift, and what's going to help you and your students move forward in a healthier, more connected way. And yes, this is possible. It is possible to reset without leaving your current classroom, without waiting for a new school year to start, and without burning everything to the ground and starting completely over. It starts instead by simply noticing how you're feeling right now. If you're constantly pushing through each day, telling yourself, just get to the weekend, or even brushing off the exhaustion, the frustration, or the disconnection because you think that this is how teaching is now, I want to challenge you to pause. Take a deep breath with me. Deep breath in your nose and out your mouth. Take a moment to just reflect on these. Pause after the questions if you want, or pause and actually journal about each of the answers to these questions. Ready? First one, what's really affecting how you feel about teaching right now? What's stealing the joy from your classroom? What would change for you if you didn't have to push so hard every single day? Would you be able to enjoy your family more? Have more focus time for yourself? Have more energy after school? Or sleep better at night? Just imagine what your classroom could feel like if you gave yourself permission to reset. Go ahead, and if you are in a safe place, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to imagine what this would look like if your students were better equipped to just walk in calmly into the classroom and get right to work. Imagine a classroom where you're not bracing for the next behavior issue, but instead you're proactively leading your classroom with a renewed confidence and intention. If you're in a space where you have created a place for joy and connection and even a little fun, where your environment is calm and you feel in control, where your students are engaged, not because of rewards or consequences, but because they want to learn, and where you're not exhausted and doubting yourself, but you actually feel like your true teacher self again. You don't have to wait until you're at your breaking point to make this happen. You don't have to do it all at once either, but you do have to give yourself permission to do it. And you can start small with one change, one choice, one reset at a time. If you're nodding along thinking, yes, this is exactly what I need, then let me personally invite you into the Classroom Reset. Because right now we are in the middle of a great sale that includes amazing savings and bonuses. And if you're listening, the sale is currently live. So you can go to theinspiredclassroom.com/yes to enroll. The Classroom Reset is my step-by-step group coaching program built for veteran teachers who want to improve student behavior, increase engagement, and support social-emotional skills, and do so in creative ways. Inside, you'll follow a simple, teacher-centered framework that helps you reflect on what's working and what's not, rebuild classroom routines that actually support student behavior, integrate the arts and creativity to reignite engagement. It's going to help you strengthen your classroom culture so students feel safe and seen and ready to learn, and create a clear reset plan that's flexible, sustainable, and designed by you. You'll also get ongoing support from me and an amazing group of like-minded teachers who are walking this reset journey right alongside you. This isn't a course that you do alone, but you do get to go at your own pace. And the best part, you don't have to overhaul your entire classroom. You just need a fresh perspective, some practical tools, and the real support that's missing from all those PD sessions that make you yawn or frustrate you because they're irrelevant. I mean, how many times have you sat through a PD session and thought, when am I even going to use this? That's not the type of PD that I provide for you through the Classroom Reset. Instead, this is teacher-centered, built for you to be inspired, for you to be empowered, and I will be there to support you every step of the way. What I love most about what I do is seeing teachers' faces light up with excitement when they realize that they can share their new ideas with their students. That spark of pure joy is so motivating. So if you're ready to pause and make a change that helps you to actually enjoy teaching again, join me. Join me inside the Classroom Reset. Let's build a classroom for you that feels calm, connected, and creative. So, you in? Head over to theinspiredclassroom.com/yes and enroll. I can't wait for you to get started.